and welcome.
Welcome to the celebrated nightly news of Calaveras County. My name's John.
And I'm Kim.
And we'd like to thank Gary Toffanelli for sponsoring the news tonight. And I guess one little word of note on this is we know this is a political season. Now, this is not an endorsement of. This was a sponsorship that was paid for by
Gary Toffanelli.
And so that way, and anybody can sponsor the news.
Yes, anybody.
In fact,
feel free to call.
In fact, our dog Cookie is saving up and trying to earn money because she wants to sponsor the news.
Yes.
So, there's lots of different ways that even Cookie could sponsor the news, right?
So anybody can. Well, you have to be probably G-rated to sponsor the news, right? I would imagine.
Right, but I mean, let's say you have a son or daughter that wants to save up aluminum cans, so they could have their name at the bottom of the news.
Yes, exactly.
They can save them for several years, right?
Yes.
And sponsor the news.
Yes.
Now, do they have to pay extra if we put a picture of them?
I don't know, maybe. A picture of his mug on our site, but not on cable.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
All right, and we hope you had a good Wednesday.
Good Wednesday. Happy
now,
Wednesday.
Is it hump day?
It is hump day.
So how are you, Kim? Have you had a good day?
I'm great. How are you?
I think we need to get Kim some help because Kim, I think, is feeling... Are you feeling pressured?
No, I just need a vacation. We actually don't go somewhere and work the whole time. That's all. We're hoping and praying that we can go somewhere by the end of this year, right? Somewhere out of away from Calaveras County and without our laptops.
But we love Calaveras County.
Why would we ever want to leave? Because we want to go away from the laptops. I want you to go away from your laptop and your cell phone.
You mean? I see.
I know it will be really hard for you, but I think we really need to do that. It's important as a family. And
well, we thank you for stopping by tonight.
Our children were actually praying at dinner, and one of our children actually prayed, "Please, Jesus, let us take a vacation." I think my mommy needs one. She's a little cranky.
Yeah, it's bad if your kids are... Yes. All right, a little bit of hard news tonight. We'll start off with some local stuff. It is a red flag fire danger for the next few days. The fire season could come roaring back in a big way. Starting this afternoon with a new red flag warning was posted in Northern California National Weather Service today. Hazardous weather outlook in Northern California and surrounding areas. High pressure, low humidity levels. Short heat wave the next 3 days.
Yeah, from 105 to 112. Did you see that?
80s and 90s in the mountains. I don't think we're going to get 112.
Well, I read 110 Friday here in Angels Camp, so...
Maybe Redding.
You see that... Well, I saw the big orange sun on the weather. I saw it.
The big orange sun?
Yes, I did.
Yes,
I saw that big orange sun.
The dreaded orange sun.
So did you catch any of the Democratic National Convention this evening?
I haven't had a chance to watch Bill Clinton's speech, but we did catch a little clip of the start of Hillary doing the roll call piece.
All right.
So,
and she actually... What do you call it?
Put it in motion, made sure all of her delegates were free to go.
She actually was promoting Obama, which was a good thing.
Do you think anybody believed her?
I don't know.
Just kidding.
She was nominating him, right? Is that how it works?
So, I guess they did it by acclamation or whatever. But, do you think... I'm sorry, I'm not being disingenuous, but it was... Yeah, it seems like maybe, at least on the Republican side, they're going to...
You seeing things?
Huh?
What's wrong?
I don't know. It's like little... No, just kidding.
What are you
They're going to mend fences a little better because, let's say it's Romney with McCain, right? Romney's going, man, I should have been the top part of that ticket.
Exactly.
I could beat this little whippersnapper McCain, but they seem to fake it better.
Yes, I agree.
Right?
I agree.
They seem to fake it a little tiny bit better because the top of the Democratic ticket's like, Clinton gave a rousing speech where he was endorsing Obama, but behind the scenes...
Did they really mean it?
Behind the scenes, you're like going, this is... And I know, this was editorializing on our part.
Yes, it was. But I'm sure when we watch the Republican National Convention, we'll be saying the same things, because we really have no...
Right, but I would just think...
We're neither Republican or Democrat, right? We're just kind of in between.
Huh. Okay. But anyway, no, it was just kind of a little interesting piece. I thought that it was like, is he really going to believe that?
So are we going to highlight the speeches again this evening? we encourage you to go on the pinetree.net and chat about the convention. If you
Mary Boblett.
Yes.
Mary Boblett, you suggested that we allow anonymous comments and do a little piece. We can post it
on
again
the
tonight
Democratic
and add the other speeches to let people talk about it.
Yes.
If they want to really discuss it and talk about the issues. We have 3 comments so far.
I mean, you're welcome.
You mean more people want to talk about supervisors?
Yes, you can post anonymously how you feel about the convention, the speeches that have gone on so far. We encourage that.
Hey, and one little peek that we dug up, if you want to see where Obama is going to be, Barack Obama is going to be delivering his speech, right?
Okay.
Now, this is actually from Invesco Field, and it is some people have likened it to a Greek temple, is the stage setup that he's going to be using.
Mm-hmm.
These activities will take place.
So,
let's take a closer look.
There we go.
You see a screen on the left side. It got a very Roman type architecture, and another screen on
and this
the
is
right
a YouTube
side.
video done obviously by a man that works for one of the networks, but he's just cruising around. This is doing something on his own time.
This is the actual stage that Barack Obama will be standing on when he accepts the Democratic Party's nomination. This is the view he will have as he gives his speech.
Okay.
Let's take a look at the set again. You see the Roman or Greek architecture. I'm not really sure.
Very nice architecture there.
Can't quite tell the difference, but it's definitely very regal looking.
Well, money I don't
know. That's one thing Obama's got. Plenty of money
now. 5,000 people will be here that night to see Barack Obama.
They're doing it outdoors?
Uh-huh.
It's going to be quite a night.
Okay.
C-Swan Productions.
All right.
That was...
Hey, yo, Barack. I told you I was going to see you in Denver. Would you think I was kidding? Man, this is C-Swan. Call me.
Does he know him? I don't know. He acts like he does.
I doubt it. But we did get C-Swan's tour of...
All right.
Now, I mean...
Best friends forever, right?
That's right.
BFF.
BFF. Now, I have to admit something. Now, as a person who we spend most of our days on computers, talking about computer stuff, but at some point, you always know that generational thing.
Mm-hmm.
It passes you by.
Yes,
and your
the
kids...
BFF?
No. Well, yeah, BFF, and also your kids are better at everything than you are.
Yes, exactly.
Now, this is probably... People have been able to do this for probably a couple of years, but I didn't know.
Okay.
Our 11-year-old...
Oh, yes.
Our 11-year-old was actually talking to one of his friends across town on his Game Boy.
Yes, via his Game Boy.
So it must be there must be a voice over IP, a VoIP.
He called. Now, did he call his cell? I thought he was calling his friend's cell phone. Okay,
he talked to him with the Game Boy.
But he had his cell phone's on number, I'm wondering.
Well, I think he basically...
Who knows? He's growing up too fast.
What I think I think he called his friend to say, hey, go get on your Game Boy.
Oh, okay.
So then
I wasn't too happy about that.
Yeah, I know. Because the point is because he talked to his friend across town that he could literally talk to anybody.
Yes.
But I thought it was kind of interesting that one good thing is, think about it, even a Game Boy has a VoIP client, a VoIP client now.
Exactly.
So you can talk anywhere.
You want a Game Boy? I guess I should get a Game Boy.
No, I don't want a Game Boy. I was just trying to say is the technology of it is kind of...
Yes.
So he was talking... Well, at least he didn't tie up a line or use cell minutes, right?
That's what I didn't
He didn't ask, yes. Because he assumed it was okay to talk on his... I mean... Okay, going forward, though, how would you ground a kid? So you could take away his phone privileges, fine. But you would never know if you had to take away his Game Boy privileges to keep him from...
Is he hiding under the covers talking, you mean?
Hey, dude, I'm grounded, man, so I'm talking to you.
He hasn't gotten grounded yet. He's only 11. That's coming up in the teen years, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I guess that's not really very newsy,
Anyway, it's hump day, so we don't have a whole lot to talk about. Defensible space compliance enforcement is taking place this weekend.
All right.
Did you know that?
Okay.
It's
A word
Wally?
of warning.
Okay. Go ahead, John.
All right.
You go ahead and take the show.
Can I take...
Go ahead. Please.
Can I talk about this one for a
Yes,
second?
I'd love
All right.
for you to.
This is a
you know more
word of
about this
warning.
than I do.
The TCU, the Tuolumne Calaveras Unit of CAL FIRE, will be conducting a focused defensible space compliance law enforcement operations in Calaveras County on Saturday and Sunday, August 30 and 31st. We understand this will be in the greater Arnold area. The purpose of this operation is to issue citations to homeowners who have not cleared around their homes as required. Okay?
Which is the 100-foot clearance.
Yes.
Right?
So, it's Wednesday. This is going to happen on
Have until
Saturday and Sunday.
Yes.
They've put it. They put it off before because they had the telegraph fire and
yes.
some of the other smoke
Yes.
conditions. So they backed it off because they were going to do this a couple months ago. They invited us to go out and kind of like a cops ride along.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do like the bad boy theme.
Bad boys.
Yeah,
What
we're
you
gonna
got to
like-
do? We're here to see if you got 100 feet clearance.
Yeah, so it's going to be like the bad rakers, the
Yes.
bad, it's
exactly.
like the bad. Ooh, I got a new word. The hobads. So if you didn't hoe and clean down to
The 100 feet, which you probably never have.
So if you were a hobad,
the one time we did, it was horrible. For
so
you.
if you're going to be a hobad,
if you're going to be a hobad, then
you will get
a
cited.
fine. You will get. I wonder what the fine is.
So you will get cited for being a hobad.
All right.
Right?
Nice work there.
A hobad.
Yeah.
Right?
So that's going on this Saturday and Sunday. So don't be a bad boy.
But
right?
you have 2 or
You have
3
to
days
call somebody out and do it for you,
to fix your hobadness.
or do it yourself.
Right. So if you don't want to be a hobad, right?
Okay. There we go.
No?
You're right.
A hobad. That's not really a word, is it?
Now there was a motorcycle accident today. Was just a minor injury, correct?
Yes, we understood there were some arm injuries. Initial reports came in a broken arm. We do have the CHP report in.
Solo
it basically says that he
motorcycle
drifted
accident.
off the side of the road for some unknown reason.
At Sandretto and Campo Seco.
And he was transported to Mark Twain St. Joseph's
broken
with
arm.
minor injuries.
Okay.
The report doesn't specifically state broken arm.
Okay, now the CHP logs when they were coming in did, so
The
you're
raw,
right.
yeah.
Maybe
so
they thought he had a broken arm.
Wasn't a broken arm.
Maybe he didn't. Not
Maybe
sure
it
about
was
that.
just all hobatted up.
Yes.
Instead,
Okay. All right.
maybe use that arm to kind of plow through the dirt.
Maybe.
So it was kind of a hoe.
Oh God.
And it was like, oh no, I used it as a hoe and now it's
Are
bad.
you tired? Okay.
Now my arm is bad. All right.
Angels Camp is going to have something kind of exciting going on next Tuesday. They're canceling their city council meeting
Is
to
that
hold
exciting?
a branding workshop, which I think is pretty exciting.
And this will be held at the Utica Park.
and Angels Camp.
And everybody's really kind of excited about Angels Camp becoming the launching pad.
Exactly. They're going to have a special speaker there and all kinds of
Roger
fun
Brooks?
stuff. Yes. And they encourage everybody to attend. Anybody that owns retail, the public, anybody.
Because they want to position Angels Camp as the launching pad.
Yes,
so you
exactly.
can, if you hop up here, you can launch up the hill to go to the mountains.
Exactly.
You can launch to go
Yes.
skiing. You can launch to go to Maloney's.
Yes,
you can launch to go to the wineries. You can just, this is the launching pad.
Okay, good job there.
That
John.
is the...
So that takes place on Tuesday, September 2nd at 4 to 6 p.m. at Utica Park. If you'd like to attend, they actually encourage as many people to attend as possible. I'm sure we will be there covering it in case you can't make it.
Now,
ACPA has asked that we be there.
We'll be there. We'll be there.
Yes, we will be there.
We'll be there.
We will be
yeah,
there.
with bells on.
Yes.
Well,
You can always count on us with
maybe
bells
not with
on.
bells. All right, but now in the continuing line of excellent articles from Ken Churches,
Yes.
right?
He sent us our weekly gardening article.
Now this one, some have been a little more fun than others. This one takes a more serious tone.
All right.
How to collect a good plant specimen for disease diagnosis.
Yes.
All right. Let's say your apple trees have dark, sooty-looking branches. Or the iris leaves along your house are yellow and droopy. Perhaps you'd like to know that the gray sticky gunk on your grape leaves, or what that gray sticky gunk on your grape leaves is. Call us and explain your problem. One of our staff or specially trained volunteer master gardeners will get you an answer right away. Or better yet, bring in a specimen so that we can actually see the problem. For best service when collecting a specimen to bring in, follow the guidelines below.
It's kind of like bringing in a still specimen or something.
See, since I already did the Hobad
It's
stuff,
like going to the doctor. You have to bring a new specimen.
yeah, since I already did the Hobad direction, I wasn't going to go with the. I wasn't going to go there. Yeah,
I'm not going to click read more.
Yeah,
we'll probably freeze up.
All right, so here we go. Now we'll do our little specimen thing here. Now, all right. So, select plant material showing the symptoms you are actually concerned about.
Mm-hmm.
If possible, also bring in a healthy sample to compare to.
Mm-hmm.
So, you have sick specimen, healthy specimen.
Yes, exactly.
Right? For small plants, bring in the whole darn thing. He doesn't say that literally, but in essence, it's just, if it's a small plant,
yes.
just bring the plant
bring it in.
All right. Including the roots. Enclose the roots and soil in a plastic bag. If it's not practical to bring in an entire plant, include several affected portions of the plant.
Branches, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Individual leaves are not very helpful. Okay.
All right, and then
This is
things.
very interesting.
When collecting fleshy specimens, that sounds disturbing, such as fruit or potatoes,
Okay.
bring those with. Anyway, just
It's
read it.
actually very
It's actually
helpful.
very
I
good
mean,
and
it's
very helpful.
nice.
It's a very good article.
And the master gardeners are always there to answer questions. They're very helpful, very
Yes.
friendly. They're always there.
And I was doing that a bit tongue-in-cheek, but
Yes.
no, they're very, very helpful.
And
All
they
right.
also want to know what the plant's immediate environment is, shade versus sun, clay versus loam, windy versus protected, right? How is a plant being cared for? Overhead watering, drip irrigation, fertilizer, pesticides? What are the symptoms of the undiagnosed ailment?
So that presupposes you're actually watering the thing.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. If you would like more information from the UC Cooperative Extension, 754-6477. To talk to a master gardener every Wednesday from 10 to 12, call 754-2880.
I actually enjoy his articles. I do. He's such a nice man.
Or to talk to a master gardener in Tuolumne County,
Yes.
call 209-533-5696.
All right.
So,
And thank you, Ken, for always sending
Thank you
those
very much.
wonderful
We really
gardening
appreciate
articles to us every week. We greatly appreciate it. This weekend, CHP is warning they will be on Labor Day maximum enforcement. As an extended Labor Day holiday weekend approaches, the California Highway Patrol San Andreas office is urging drivers to keep our roadways safe. This year, every available CHP officer will be on the road during the maximum force period, which begins at 6:01 p.m. on Friday, August 29th, and ends midnight, Monday, September 1st. So be careful. They're going to be watching.
and don't be a
They are going
hobad.
to be watching you.
Don't be a hobad.
Don't be a hobad. Make sure you get your clearance.
That's right.
Make sure you drive safely. Don't drive under the influence.
Because wouldn't it be horrible to get cited
For
twice?
both, it would be.
Yeah, I mean, if you got cited for not your 100-foot, for your, and also something by this, you could get cited by CAL FIRE and
Yes.
CHP all in.
Yes. Access denied. We've already talked
All
about
right.
that, haven't we?
Yeah, but it's official now.
Okay, go ahead.
Want me to talk about it a little
Sure.
more?
'Cause I didn't go to that
All right.
meeting. You did.
Now, this is the tomorrow, according to this is a little bit of follow-up from yesterday's Angels Camp City Council meeting.
Mhm.
And we took a little piece on it on our website today called Access Denied, because there is about a 7-acre parcel that is landlocked.
Mhm.
And the Angels Camp City Council will be signing a letter,
Now, this is along the new byway, correct?
correct, at the corner of 49 and 4.
Mhm.
And we'll read you parts of that.
All right.
Because what they would like is access to the parcel.
Okay.
Because that would be a 7-acre prime commercial parcel that in essence they wouldn't be able to use it at all.
At all. Okay.
So this is also the parcel that Mr. Wilmshurst had anticipated putting a new car dealership on if he had been successful in retaining the dealership and also moving it to another facility in town.
Okay.
And this is a little bit of a... And this goes back to the crux of it. We won't spend too much time on it. The Angels Camp Bypass Community Impact Assessment dated June 2000 states, where landlocked parcels would result from the proposed project, new access will be provided. It is our understanding that the parcel located at the southeast corner is a landlocked parcel with no access and therefore in violation of the impact assessment requiring access be provided. Timely action to update the controlled access requirements will leverage several concurrent activities. First, the north intersection of Highways 4 and 49 is being modified in connection with the Highway 4 bypass. The city is working with Caltrans and the Calaveras County Council of Governments.
So did Caltrans deny this then?
No.
Okay.
This is the letter that will be signed to.
Okay.
In fact, it will actually be signed and sent tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
And it will be sent to Senator Dave Cox, Assemblymember Tom Berryhill, Komea GC, Tim McSorley from the COG. Komea GC is the Caltrans District 10 Director, and the Angels and the Calaveras County Board of Supervisors, and it will be signed by the mayor and all the
also
members.
Also going to the Angels Camp Traffic Circulation Committee. It's going to Mr. Will Kempton, Director of Department of Transportation.
And they're hoping this starts a dialogue.
Yes.
Because they were joking in the meeting yesterday, even Mr. Wilmser said, a parcel like this will generate revenue for the city out the next 40 or 50 years, and he says that, basically he would be gone by then, plus everybody else on the council, but it's still a good thing to do.
Okay. We had another successful Calaveras Grown Farmers Market this afternoon. They didn't have a chance to make it. They continue every Wednesday afternoon from 3:30 to dusk, I think, or a couple hours. Right?
One of the dogs was already...
Yes!
Wow!
We put up 2 dogs this morning for the Calaveras Animal Shelter, and one of the dogs has already been adopted, Cookie, which is the same name that our dog has.
But they look nothing alike.
No, they don't. But those are both pit bulls, you notice. And they're actually different dogs.
They're both pit bulls,
yes,
and they
Dora
were...
and Cookie, but they sound like they're very nice pit bulls. Cookie was adopted, yes.
So is Dora on the...
Dora's still available.
Is Dora on the left?
They call her Dora the Explorer. Look, see? May look like a pit bull, but she has the nose of a hound. This doll loves to sniff everywhere she goes, and then she does this cute little snort. She's cute. They are both very cute dogs. So Cookie was adopted today, and they still have Dora available.
Now, one of the things
they're having an adopt-a-pet this weekend.
Oh, they are?
At the animal shelter on Saturday, all day long. Yes.
I know we talked about a little bit of this before, but we finally have all of our coverage up on it. They were shrimping.
Yes, they
over
were.
the weekend.
They were shrimping over the weekend.
So we've got lots of photos.
Are you going to talk about the little
and
story
video
yesterday? Or are we going to? Do you know where that's at or not? Or you have to go digging for it?
And what would you mean by that?
I was going to talk about some sports that will be going on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock will be a Bret Hart girls golf match. 3:45 Bret Hart cross country meet. 4 o'clock Bret Hart boys soccer game. And we have San Andreas 4-H sign-up night. Vince and Sally at the Coppertown Square. And what else? Arnold Rotary meets on Thursdays.
And they will have also Calaveras starts up tomorrow
as well.
Hannah's similar sports.
That schedule up.
All that stuff is going up. Let's see. I probably shouldn't.
If you don't want to dig for it, don't.
You don't want me to dig for it?
No, it doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good if we dig.
We should look very professional if we have to dig for videos.
We're supposed to look professional?
Yes, I think so.
Oh,
to some
man.
people.
That's no fun.
I think so, John.
All right. So what do you want to talk about over there?
Well, the COG is having their next meeting on Wednesday, September 3rd.
See, I'm stalling because I'm digging here.
Not a whole lot of news today. It's been kind of a quiet day.
We had a fire?
Oh, spot fire. Very quick.
Quarter acre
spot fire. Where was that at?
Valley Springs area.
Okay. Something kind of exciting is Mark Twain St. Joseph's Hospital is gearing up for their 2nd annual Teddy Bear Clinic.
And this one was really cool.
This is available for all of Calaveras County kindergartners to attend Our son actually attended it last year. It's open to all the schools in Calaveras County. Last year there was about 450 kindergartners, teachers, chaperones, and everything. They had the opportunity to tour most areas of the hospital, and let me say it was a wonderful, wonderful thing they did.
Oh, the kids just loved it.
They loved
the little they just lit up. This is one of those things to where even if you don't have a kid, stop by and take some pictures.
We actually have the full video up of last year's tour that we did with the children, and a lot of photos that we took while we were there. And this is actually the second one they're getting ready for, and it takes place October 20th, 21st, and 22nd.
Very nice.
And that is usually arranged through the schools. The schools arrange it, so it's kind of like a field trip, but it's a fun field trip.
So if you're 35 or 40, it's still worth trying to falsify documents so that you appear to be a kindergartner?
You get to learn about x-rays and
they give you like a stethoscope and
they give
toys.
you like a bag full of goodies. They give you lunch. Remember that?
A water bottle?
Yeah, a water bottle.
Well, I mean, we don't know what goodies are going to be in the goodie bag this year.
It was they actually gave away, so they had raffle prizes for the adults, remember? Mm-hmm. It's very nice. Very, very nice.
And one thing we liked about the rotary shrimp feed, going back to that.
Back to that again. All right,
I found
here we
it.
go.
Okay.
I was hoping you were looking for the other thing.
We'll do more on that tomorrow night. Okay. Now, one of the things that I thought was cute on this is, sometimes Murphy's Park can seem rather idyllic. Mm-hmm. Now, this one was really cute, is there were, and we didn't stage this, believe it or not.
Adults.
There was 6 people, 6 adults, that had their feet just dangling in the water. They looked like little kids out there just dangling in the... I thought it was rather... they were listening to Bailey and the boys and having some shrimp. And there were some kids playing too, so that's the...
Can I talk a little more? We talked about this last night, John.
Sorry.
Lyme disease precautions issued. The Calaveras County Public Health Department recommends residents and visitors take precautions to avoid tick bites to prevent Lyme disease. Lyme disease is caused by a certain bacteria that is spread to people through the bite of the western black-legged tick, also known as a deer tick. Now, our son had a tick in his hair a couple months ago. Remember that when I pulled it out? But it wasn't... I just happened to be running my fingers through his little head, and there was this little... I thought, what is that? But it wasn't. Luckily, it was attached to his hair, not his scalp. It hadn't,
So that's different.
Well, I'm hoping he was fine after that, right? Thank goodness. So, kind of scary. So you need to be on the watch out for those ticks, right?
Right.
What are you going to talk about next, John?
Nothing.
Nothing. We have a nice video of turkeys.
We have turkeys up. We have other stuff up. We want to thank you very much for stopping by.
Yes.
We do, and we'll be back here tomorrow night with entertainment. The big weekend edition.
Yes, exactly, for Labor Day.
The big,
all
huge
the fun stuff to do
weekend edition. Good night.
Good night.